This for me is hypocrisy in one of the highest orders. Na when Napo meaning baby okoko jinae. But clearly you can see Napo standing close to a statue and a bust yankanesa of Nelson Mandela. Na nache say Nelson Mandela you be our bobra enu hunti Napo akwa ko hu ne bibia ya dia ono Napo beye se odi betwa mfoni wati ase uko baby na ko hu obi a ufili se ne bibi wo ho na I mean oyobi a wabobra e na wotwa mfoni wati ase yemfa ne se wakwa akoto ebi akromfo obi a woye kromfo na kromfo ne bibi wo unkogina ograza oni ni twa mfoni nti clearly no not just say Napo he respect Nelson Mandela. What's Nelson Mandela nsem obuno nti okohu Nelson Mandela ne bust a ewo ho no oye se woni Nelson Mandela ne bust no e twa mfoni. Now for me say me America no, this is the biggest hypocrisy. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. You see, Nelson Mandela got inspiration from people like Kwame Nkrumah. Nelson Mandela, he got inspiration from people like Kwame Nkrumah. In fact, Nelson Mandela yobia utie, and I'm going to read Nelson Mandela article. Me reading his speech bia will read here in 1998 in front of J.J. Rawlings. Nelson Mandela wo yobia na unim history no between Nelson Mandela and J.J. Rawlings a no mo yendam fofo pan no mu ndi omo ho agro. Edu baby a Nelson Mandela ne ho tre ne kra no na Rawlings e ma ne kwan wo Ghana ha se wo mbra mbetena e ka ketua na ka Nelson Mandela wo betena Ghana ha. I mean that story no mo kan. And for udi okohu Nelson Mandela mfoni ne de wakwa akogina ho ne netwa se wono de onye Ghana ni onye Ghana president nti ono de ubu no nanso wa wo de your own a eye Kwame Nkrumah ene J.J. Rawlings de waka se ti omo Kwame Nkrumah se momo Nkrumah no J.J. Rawlings mpo de wambo ni din but at least in some wa kan no etwi J.J. Rawlings te se senia wambo kufuo din a ohun nyanse hu se ade na etwikufuo nti wo se wo ba be patcho a wo be ba be pa kufuo cho no yes na te se o de etwi eye J.J. Rawlings ene Kwame Nkrumah but senia America no sa Nelson Mandela wakwa akogina ne ho a wo twa mfoni ye read ni ehwe asem a Nelson Mandela wakafa Kwame Nkrumah ho in Nelson Mandela's speech 1998 it was an address at the banquet in honor of President Rawlings of Ghana, Nelson Mandela, 9th July 1998. Enomasa speech. Now, Yanko, Osi, we have met previously on South African soil when you have passed through our country, Mr. President, but the first state visit by a Ghanaian head of state to South Africa is a historic occasion, and it is indeed an honor for me to be the one to welcome you. Now J.J. Rawlings across South Africa for the very first time. And I work said the first state visit. Rawlings abba na ono Nelson Mandela ene depanse Rawlings abba na or Camino. Nati. Also your state visit comes 4 years into South Africa's new democracy. As we stand on the brink of a new election, achieving democracy was only possible with the support of friends like Ghana, who supported our struggle for freedom, democracy, and dignity as their own. This time, no say 4 years, womunya democracy, no. Na wamu democracy, no mu bremu. Na bra wamu bremu, no, enkrofo ebo mo Ghana. Ghana boa wamu pan, munya freedom. Tie, also the history of South Africa's struggle, our current day thinking, and even our plans for the future have many links with Ghana. On gaining its own independence, Ghana provided much strength and great inspiration to the liberation movement of Africa. We were deeply inspired by the ideas emanating from Ghana through the person of that noble visionary Kwame Nkrumah. Ebi a hono wentie mamenka ne yie. On gaining its own independence, Ghana provided much strength and great inspiration to the liberation movement of Africa. Ghana yenya ye fa ahodie no, ade bia ebibiman nyina no, ehye wo mo Kenya, ehye wo mo den se se Ghana etumi aye de ayenso ye betumi aye. We were deeply inspired by the ideas emanating from Ghana through the person of that noble visionary Kwame Nkrumah. ɔsi ɔno Nelson Mandela wogina hɔ a wɔboa ne man agye freedom no ɔno yɛ ka wɔ bi a ɔinspire no ɔhyɛ ne nkran ɛma ne tumi gye freedom a ɔhwɛ a Kwame Nkrumah ade a Kwame Nkrumah yɛyɛ no ɛne na ma ɔno Nelson Mandela because ye bisa Nelson Mandela ɛyɛ the freedom South Africa for freedom ɛna ɛma ende sɛnea yɛyɛ bɔ yɛ Kwame Nkrumah no ɛna ma ende wɔ mo nso ka Nelson Mandela and Nelson Mandela nsɛm a wɔka ne sɛ nipa kra wɔ boa freedom no a wɔhyɛ no no nkran ɛma mo tumi ba benya freedom no ɛyɛ Kwame Nkrumah and wakɔ akɔgyina Nelson Mandela nkyɛn twamfoni ɔno deɛ ɔnyɛ Ghana ni nti ɔno deɛ sɛbe ɔnyɛ NDC ni ana ɔnyɛ CPP ni ana o kyɛ sɛ wobɛka sɛ ɔni party mu ana bibi nti ɛne deɛ wakɔ akɔgyina ne ho na kyɛ sɛ ɔno deɛ visionary ɔne ni twa mfoni nanso nipa kra wɔno inspire Nelson Mandela a ɛyɛ Kwame Nkrumah ne deɛ wokɔgyina stage so a na wo kasa trɛ ne by heart and then Nelson Mandela te ase a nanka ɔbɛ rebuke you aka to say masa abrantie dabi enkasa ntre Kwame Nkrumah saa Nelson Mandela wakɔ akɔgyina ne bast hu yi ɔte ase anka we rebuke you mamento aso ɔse his effort to eliminate colonialism and oppression into Nelson Mandela na afi wɔka Kwame Nkrumah nsɛm or say Kwame Nkrumah's efforts to eliminate colonialism and oppression, to unite Africa, and to advance education and technology still bear fruit today. He was talking in 1998. Several years after Kwame Nkrumah wuye. Or say Kwame Nkrumah nyama wo ye. Osha technology. Adwimupo up till that time no still no more South Africa for ne Nelson Mandela for ne ebibi man nyina no yet de every Kwame Nkrumah nyama wo ye mo and he never lied and even Ghana kra no Kwame Nkrumah ideas no it is still bearing fruit. If you doubt temahabo na wo ho no o doubt ya KNUST na wo ho no o doubt ya friends akosombo dam na wo ho no ni na bear fruit. Or see how proud he would have been to know that with South Africa's liberation, our entire continent achieved its freedom. Nelson Mandela say, Kwame Nkrumah tiasia. Na Kwame Nkrumah ni beji. Nkane ni beji dudu. Say, ade a mehya ase no. South Africa for obi nso esua a wo ho. Ma hye obi nkran. Me nim no personally there na so ade a me hyase wo Ghana no etumi am motivate wo bi wo South Africa ye friend Nelson Mandela ema Nelson Mandela na kra no wetumi agye ne man esi baby pa to se Kwame Nkrumah te ase a na ko no Nelson Mandela wo nim sa asem a Kwame Nkrumah beka no or say as we stand on the threshold of a new African era characterized by democracy, sustainable economic development and a reawakening of our rich cultural values and heritage, African unity remains our watchword and organization of African unity our guide. As we speak to impress upon the world's financial institutions the necessity of lifting the debt burden that impedes African effort to uplift the poorest of the poor, the need to speak with one continental voice is as great as ever. Tosha, speaking about only Rollins Nekasao, but he was talking about every single thing Kwame Nkrumah was championing. In someone na Kwame Nkrumah championing, and one walk on wasem. Ebibiman ye nina ye nya baako ne ye nina ye voice enne baako ne ye de kasa ti eno ne ye kasa nkrofo bebu ye o mehu ne se nkrofo we they are together, African unity. That was all Kwame Nkrumah was preaching. Also, your name too, Mr. President, is held in high esteem in South Africa. So we no catch Rollins say, "Won kra Rollins kra no, unsu udin ye bu pan wa South Africa." Inti first, Kwame Nkrumah de wonu de ye bu no, Nkrumah de ni ho agro wa South Africa ha because ono na aboa ye ma ye nya e fa ahodie. Na efri Kwame Nkrumah so a, wo Rollins na ye ne wo kasa no, unsu ye bu pan. As is that of Ghana. Your presidency has been dedicated to, the rest of it, no wakasafa, a Rollins, and pardon me, pardon me, but I just wanted to draw this so you understand and you get it. And then this same person, eko hu Nelson Mandela, o twa mfoni, but Nelson Mandela atre yen say, nipa kra wo boa no, nipa kra wo sua free ne ho, eye Kwame Nkrumah. Inti se enye otan hu no a eye den. You see a prophet bia no, sebe oni respect e wo no ani krom. Jesus Christ kra wo no ani nkrofo Israel fo a oba se won beji omo up to now they don't even believe in Jesus Christ. Inti Napo no. Inti we eye hypocrisy in the highest order. Mo try mo adwo comment box ni mo. Beda ase.